What's up, everyone? What's going on, Mr. D. Pierre? Are you guys there? Are you ready? Are you ready? Yeah. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Let me see here. For free link in bio. All right, what's going on, you guys? I'm back from outer space, and yeah, I'm here back again from outer space. That's it. What have you guys been up to? Are you guys like sleepy or what's going on? Are you a bear? What is going on? Sleepy bear time. Oh yeah. This is what I'm wearing. Make sure you guys go and subscribe. I'm wearing these like pants. Nothing too crazy. Make sure you go and subscribe to the link in my bio, and so I can talk to you guys directly. I want to be able to talk to you directly. Put your email there, your phone number, and I'll hit you guys up. So yeah, make sure you go to the link in my bio. It's Linktree link, and all you have to do is put your email address and your phone number and subscribe for free, and then I can hit you guys to privately. So yeah, what's going on? I like chopped off a little bit of my hair so it's all healthy, but then now I slept on it. Am I watching the presidential joint? No, I don't even know what is going on. I kind of clocked out yesterday because they basically introduced this like BS bill that's called the Take It Down Act. And for anyone that reads the bill, you will see it for yourself. It's absolutely nothing. It's just basically everybody just putting on a show, making it look like they're doing all this great work, all this press, all this media, and oh my God, so much about deep fakes and blah, 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 right? But it's really just a bunch of bullshit. Thanks for badges, Ronnie. Make sure you guys like, give me gives, badges, so it goes up in the algorithm. And I'm gonna thank you guys privately or directly after you guys sign up to my link for free. It's all free. So, me George, yes. Me Jorge, Pablo Diablo, what's up? Austin, hi, what's up, Austin? D Santana, Jose Magana, Pierre Pablo, I can't say his last name because it's bad. And marry me. All right, where's my ring? Where's my ring? I gotta marry you. So yeah, basically that's what's going on. So I don't even know what's going on in the presidential world, because I'm like, oh, here we go again. And then the weirdest part is that um, the way they even got to this whole situation is because I had an internal leak of somebody pretending again to be an ally. So I had two people pretending to be my ally to basically take my ideas, take my essence, my energy force, and they went behind my back and got Melania Trump, right? So Melania Trump, I don't even think she knows. She's great, I think. And I think that she actually wants some kind of change, but it's all smoke and mirrors. This bill really genuinely doesn't do anything except for it's just a show, and it hasn't even been passed. Nothing has happened. It's just a big like round table show with all this press. Usually round tables, you don't need press. So if you guys want to really do something, why are you putting on a show, about a bill that doesn't even do anything? So just make it make sense. Duke Thomas, what's up? Thank you. And make sure, yeah, you make sure you guys tap the screen. I gotta. I don't know how to put the comment for people to do the go to the link in my bio and then sign up, and I can talk to you guys directly. I am reading your comment, but this is live. I have to talk, otherwise people get bored. What do you want me to do? Just be here quiet, you know? um, Thank you, King T. Jose Magana. Oh yeah, I haven't seen that movie, Daredevil. No. Um, you like how I say your last name? Thank you, Ronnie, for the. Yeah, I'm gonna do some other things. I'm gonna do the Protect Act, obviously, but I want to start doing some other things too, because it's like they're going out of their way to isolate me. Like everyone that I work with within this movement, they're purposely paying them and recruiting them to like work against me. And you start wondering, I'm like, I'm just one person that got so much done. And these are people that have all of the funding, all of the influence, all of the connections. They're recruiting everyone, and they got all of the press. They got all of the resources to actually make great change. But all they support is some bullshit bills that don't do anything. And when I presented the Protect Act to these people, none of them wanted to support it. Why? Because it actually creates change, and they don't want that. So then I'm like, okay, I got more done, and I'm just one person working from this room, meeting all of these people through Zoom meetings. I don't even need to go to DC. I don't need to go to the president's office and to the White House and show up to all of the parties and blah, 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 right? All the fancy show off stuff. And I'm doing literally everything from my room. This room right here. This is where all of the magic happens. So I did all of that stuff. One person that has no clue about what the hell she's doing, and I'm making shit happen. And they're doing everything to stop me, you guys. Like everything. And it's pathetic. It's giving really pathetic vibes. And then the last one that they've recruited, like it's a mom that pretends like she's supporting her child, right? That was a victim. But really, what she's doing is just further re exploiting her just so she can get press, media attention, get access to elite circles, And then she's over there posing, taking pictures with people that are getting paid. And I have proof of this, by the way. People that are literally getting paid to not do anything about this cause. And you think this is a flex? Like, you're pathetic. You're exploiting your child. You're taking pictures with people that are literally getting paid from the other side. And you think you're flexing? Like, it doesn't do anything to me. All you're doing is hurting yourself. So it's just like, it's funny to me because it really shows that they're grasping on for their life, and they know that their time is up, you know? Their time is up. They're about to get cut off from all of their stupid funding that they're getting. And people are onto them, So that happened yesterday. And then today is like the little residue when they're like trying to throw jabs at me, like, check this out, And I'm like laughing because I'm like, you're literally taking pictures with people that are doing all this shady crime. And what's even worse, I have proof of me showing them that, look, they're doing all this shady stuff. And then you're over there taking pictures with them, like posing in DC like it's a flex. Like, all you did right now is just set yourself up that you basically sold your soul for just a media opportunity, or like a speaking engagement to just look cool, like you're doing something. So this is what's going on in this world, which I didn't even know there was a whole world of people like pretending to do good things and trying to get clout from that. Uh, I always expected like people trying to get clout from like acting, modeling, like things in entertainment, like influencer stuff, right? But to do it with like good causes and go so hard, like you're so desperate, so pathetic to look famous that you're literally stepping on souls that have been harmed. You're selling up like your own child. You're exploiting your own child. The whole point of this is supposed to be for this person, right? To be like, look, I'm protecting children. So her message, let's say this is a mother, right? Her message is like, oh, I'm protecting children. I'm doing this to protect children online, and it's all for a good cause. Meanwhile, the the child, her number one child, which is her child, the one that lives at home with her, she's not even thinking about protecting that child. She's further re-exploiting her, keep putting her in like interviews and press, media. They're always flying somewhere new, going to red carpet events and exploiting her child's trauma to like put herself into elite circles to make her look cool on paper, all of that kind of stuff, right? Thank you for the gifts, Yaya. And it's just crazy to me that like the number one child, the one that you're supposed to care the most about and protect the most, your own child, you're further exploiting her just for media attention or press or to look cool on paper, to me it's just weird. Like if it's a mother that actually cares about their child, they need a safe space for their child to heal, uh without getting pushing them into like all of these predatory kind of places. Because let's face it, you go into these rooms, there's really bad people in there. They all look like they're doing all of this great work, like because it's good causes, right? um Shayla boy, what's up? So they look like they're trying to do all these great causes, but like I literally have proof about them getting paid to sabotage everything internally, and they try to recruit me for it too. That's what's making all of this worse. So they try to get the billionaire guy to, they try to hook me up with him, right? And they try to recruit me to switch sides, just pretend like I'm doing a great cause but not really doing anything. I said no, I want to protect that past. I want to do what's actually right. This doesn't align to me. I So on a soul level, that's not something I want to do. And they hate that shit. Like they hate it. So what did they do? They targeted me, they harassed me, they gang stalked me, they did all of this shit. And anyone that I work with that's an ally that supports me, they go and recruit them. They go and recruit them. They sell them on press, media, money. They were trying to give me money, right? And I said no. And then they tried to press the media, like no, like I had the worst parts of fame. I had money, and I had money, I lost money, like none of that stuff makes me. So, how else to control me is to control how other people view me. And then they want to isolate me from basically everything, so that they think that if they isolate me from everyone, I'm gonna like fall apart, I'm gonna break and give up, right? And that's their goal, that's what they want to do. But this whole time, I actually work way better alone. Like they're doing me a favor. I really feel like God uh, gave them free will to see which side they're going to choose. Are you going to choose the right path, or are you going to join these evil people that really want no solution, just material gain or for, things that have really ultimately no value, which is media, press, and all of that? Like, let's face it, like this media press, all of the traditional media stuff, that whole facade is falling apart. The whole thing is falling apart. Their funding is falling apart, everything. So anyways, I wanted to share the update with you guys because I think it's important for you to know. the kind of shit that I deal with on a day-to-day basis. And getting a bill introduced and doing the Protect Act, doing the nonprofit, and dealing with these people, it hasn't been easy. Like, I make it look easy probably by me posting here like, oh, I accomplished this or this happened, right? But there's so much bullshit behind the scenes and so much corruption. Oh my god, like, it's like unbelievable. And literally, especially because I told these same people, like, no, these people are corrupt. Like, they really don't want a solution. And you know what's worse? You would think that this happened to their child. Now they're going to actually care. No, they're actually pushing their own children to like exploit them. So it's like, this is how delirious these people are. I just want you guys to be aware of that and to know the truth. And it's very important that people wake up to everything that's going on behind the scenes. Mike, thank you, Mike, for the gifts, and Robert too. And run for mayor. I wish, but this stuff is so exhausting, honestly. Like, I like my peace, and I think anything that I put my mind into, I can be good at it. It's just it's just like this whole facade of corruption and the illusion. We got to get rid of this bullshit illusion. If you guys want to change the laws, you literally can do this shit from your home. Like, yeah, there's going to be times where you might go to meetings and stuff, but why do they need all this stuff, especially when, like, it's just for show? And then the worst part is they're just throwing on the show over a bill that doesn't even do anything. Like, if it was a bill that actually created change, I get that, right? But these are like bills that really don't do anything. If you guys read them, all is like, yes, you can take down your content, right? We can do that now. Hello, wake up, you know? Like, make it make sense. Like, they already have the DMCA takedowns. Like, my nonprofit already takes stuff down for free. And when this stuff happened to me with the hack and stuff, I mean, yes, back then this would have made sense. But we already have all that now. Like, I spent so much money on taking this stuff down back then, and with no success. But like, the whole problem, even if you can take it down, if this bill passed, if there's another bill or whatever, the whole issue is that this shouldn't be uploaded in the first place, especially not to sites that have adult people, right? Like, why do you want everybody to just upload whatever they want to those kind of sites? It just makes no sense unless you're in on it. So that's what I've been dealing with. And everywhere I go, and I have an ally or I work with people, they're paying people. And if they're not paying, they're telling them, we're going to give you media, we're going to give you press, you're going to get all of this, right? Fame, and publicly, they're going to look so cool. So these people sell out. They have the choice and they choose to sell out, all for money, fame, press, whatever, right? So all you have to do when it comes to these kind of activists, like, just pay attention to when they all of a sudden from nothing go to all of this press and media attention, and now they're testifying everywhere with these big press things about some bullshit bills that don't do anything. Make it make sense. Anthony Martine, what's up? Anyways, I just wanted to share it so you know. What do you guys think about that? I know that you're probably like, damn, what's going on? you know? My whole thing is, I want to be transparent, and I thought about it a lot. I'm like, I could play the whole politics bullshit, like, oh, be strategic, blah, blah, blah. But at what point do we actually share the truth and expose it for what it is? Like, you guys, I'm sure that you either went through something or you know someone that went through something, right? And the reason why it's never getting solved is because of people like this. It's because of the nonprofits that pay everyone off. They're getting paid off from the same group of people that's paying everybody off, right? And politicians are getting paid off, the nonprofits, there's all kinds of people that are getting paid off, the survivors, and not only is it money, a lot of times they're just selling their soul over press and media. This is how low this shit goes. Like, you really sell your soul for press and media? Like, instead of actually doing the change that you claim to do, it's bullshit. I don't agree with it. I just don't agree with it. And like, I've seen the good parts of fame and bad parts of fame, and honestly, the good parts of fame is not even worth it. Like, it's like so dead and cold. Like, the good parts of fame is like you get some kind of recognition for a couple minutes, and then you might go on a red carpet or something. You take a couple pictures, then you all you meet is just all of these bullshit people that are just wanting to use you. Oh, so you're doing this? Congratulations! And you know that they're just there just to get clout. They just want to use you somehow, right? So, obviously being hacked, that's a bad part of being in the public eye and having fame, right? But these people, they will literally sold their own child to like get some kind of media attention. So I'm just sick of it. I'm like really, really sick of it. Amazing NBA highlights. My first crush I ever had. Oh, thank you. Thank you, guys. So that's what's going on. So I'm thankful that you guys appreciate it, because this shit is not easy. And I'm just one person, but that just proves to me how much power I have, because if I'm one person and I did that much shit by myself with all of the freaking opposition, and these people had all of the funding, money, opportunities, clout, press, media attention, connections, political, whatever, right? They had all of that, and they have done nothing. They have done nothing. All they're focusing on is stopping people like me. So this is why you guys are not getting any solutions to problems that you might have. There's obviously different issues, like there's healthcare issues, or you guys paying a lot of money. Where's your money going to? There's like criminal things that happen to me, things that happen to other people. Um, every single day, and nothing ever gets done because of these people. So at what point are we going to say enough is enough? Like, I'm just wondering when everybody's going to wake up and be like, well, fuck you guys. Like, there's a solution right here. There's a bill. Just fucking pass it. Stop having all these press conferences and all this BS just for media attention and to look cool. And what about this chick? There's a chick there that had a testimony. She literally copied my whole testimony. Like, you're that uncreative that like you can't even create your own testimony. Like, make it make sense. FMRM 420, what's up? Um, does all your privacy go away when you're famous? No, like for instance, for me, I always keep things private, like private, like relationships, friendships, and stuff like that. I don't really post stuff like that, and I keep it as private as I can. But there's gonna be a point if you get really high up, like it's all a choice, right? So you can be a A-list movie star and still have privacy and choose to keep things more private. It's all about what you want to share. But once you start sharing, then people start feeling entitled to your life, to your private life, and this and that. And even if you don't share, they're gonna hack it, they're gonna exploit it, they're gonna try to find ways to get in there. So in a way, yeah, you don't have privacy, and I don't think people really realize the dangers of like becoming famous too, because people think that they should just have access to you just because you chose to become an actor or actress or whatever, right? Um, you love my voice when I'm annoyed. Yeah, well, I get so annoyed because I'm like the proof is all there and everybody can see it. Like, just open your fucking eyes and call it out, everybody. Like, just call this shit out. Why haven't I posted on IG in so long? I just literally posted today. What are you talking about? Go and like and comment my post. you know, go and look at all my posts. I post every single day on all of the platforms. I've been posting more reels and like either funny comedy videos, questions, or red flag videos because they don't even push pictures. I don't know what the hell is going on with the algorithms. They don't want pictures anymore on the platforms. Isn't that weird? Like, Instagram was created, it's based on a picture platform. So it makes no sense. Stand for something or fall for anything. Yeah, exactly. And these people that choose just some media attention over integrity, dignity, like choosing to do what's right, like, especially what's making it worse is like you're literally exploiting your child for media and to get around elite people. Like, how pathetic is that? It's so pathetic. It's crazy to me. Like, and then to flex it off, like, oh, look, I took a picture with the girl that is getting paid off to not do what she says she does for this whole group. And she knows this because I told her to look out for that, you know? Um, and yeah, that's what happened. So I was like, what the hell? It's crazy. So, anywho, that's what happened with that. So I know that you guys wanted to know, but yeah, I didn't do anything with the take it down or anything like that either. I have nothing to do with that. It's just a BS bill. Doesn't do anything. Um, yeah, they just don't even care about actual integrity. Unfortunately, it is what it is. Yeah, people choose to sell out, but like the thing is, I think people know, like, you guys know, it's just don't believe everything that you see. Just kind of see beyond the veil, and just be like, you know what, I see it for what it is, and it is what it is. But I just also tell you guys that, like, you can create a lot of change yourself. You don't need a lot of things that people think that you need. You don't need a lot of that, like, um you don't need like extravagant things or a lot of money or whatever. It's like you can literally be in the room like me. I'm in this room calling senators, calling people. You could do all of this great change from your own bedroom, like bedroom, the office, whatever. Like, just get on a freaking Zoom call on your phone and start talking to people. And I think if you realize that, then you start seeing, like, yeah, like the press conference and all that, it looks cool on paper, but really doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. You just gotta, you can do everything that you want to do from the comfort of your home. And if you really want change, you don't need all of this fluff. I hope that that resonates with you, because that's the whole point of me bringing that up, is like, one, I didn't do that, and I could have easily been like one of those people that take credit for other people's work, and yeah, it was me all along, blah blah blah. No, I didn't do it. I don't believe in stuff that, like, doesn't do anything, like creates no change. What I really believe in is actually doing what it's supposed to do, is to create change, right? So I think that that's the important takeaway, and then also that you can create the change that you want. You don't need to wait around and wait for people, or have the gatekeepers open the door for you. Like, I literally had all kinds of gatekeepers trying to close the doors in every way possible, in different ways too, like whether it's social media or this or that, you name it. but you can literally do anything. You can do anything. All you have to do is just put your mind into it and create it. And you don't need all the fancy shit, you know? They want to make you believe that you need all this crap, but you really don't. Fahar Diaz, what's up? What platform do I use the most? I use all of them right now, actually. I use Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. I use, what do you call it? Snapchat. I use Twitter too. I try to tweet a lot, but it's like sometimes I'm just like I post and then I go and then I have meetings and then I come back, I post something else, and then I go, kind of thing. And what I notice is the best videos or content is when I just post and I forget about it. When I like think about stuff and I'm like looking at it and looking at the numbers and things like that, it tends to not really do that great. Um, yeah, DJ Wayne, that's true. You got to be careful with who you surround yourself with too, because if they sell out, then it's just a matter of time before they sell out. If somebody's gonna sell out, like for their own family, imagine what they're gonna do to you. So it's a weird concept because I never even thought about it like that. At first, I was like, no, this is cool, blah blah blah. But the more I thought about it, I was like, no, that's actually really fucked up. Like it's crazy. Glamour, what's up? Oh my god. So, anyways, I got so much content coming out, you guys. You gotta go and sign up for my link in bio and put your email address there and your phone number so I can hit you up directly. And I got so many good things coming that it's like you're gonna be like, wait, what? It's crazy. Crazy how the Michael Blackson video was 10 years ago. Oh my god, it's been 10 years ago. Damn. I did a Michael Blackson video. It was called Catfished, and it was like a funny video, but it was 10 years ago. Damn, time is flying. Ayo, Abel, yeah, make sure you go and put your phone number in there, and then I can text you through the information that I have, because I want to do it that way, so just in case like something happens, then I have direct contact with you guys. But if anything, I'd rather just hit directly instead of you know um, every time go on live or try to like post and stuff, because who knows, they like control the algorithms, right? So I don't even know what's being shown or not, and everything is kind of by luck, like you don't know what's gonna happen, right? So it's better to do that. I am play what your what I don't understand your question. Um, thanks for the gift, Benji. Ben Jr. Ben, I said Benji. Thank you, Juan, for the gifts. I'm getting all these gifts on TikTok with Instagram. Where's my gifts at? What about YouTube Shorts? I need to hustle and change the. So, like, I need to get this passed through, and then I'm gonna go on to some other things that's gonna also be great. But yeah, just keep in mind, I don't have the funding, you guys, that all of these big nonprofits do. So anything you guys can help me out with will be great, because it's gonna go back into all of that, and you're gonna see real change. Alberto GMLZ, thank you for loving my vines. I got a lot of content coming out, so you guys go and check it out. Also, I have it on YouTube, but it's in the private section. There's stuff that I haven't posted. Oh wow, what is like? It's like a duck on my head. It's on TikTok. I have like this ginormous duck on my head. Thank you, Ellie Dolo. Yes, I'll marry you. Where's my ring at? A relaxed goose. Alberto, that was a cool gift. I never seen that one before. Scott Michael, what's up? Scott Nathan, I mean. I didn't know your middle name. Alberto, thanks for gifts. Yeah, so anyways, if you have any questions too, make sure you ask me now. But Fedora the Explorer, good evening. Yeah, it's been too long. It's crazy, right? And also, you guys on Instagram and make sure, I mean, Instagram and TikTok, make sure you go and follow me on YouTube because I'm going to start doing live from YouTube from now on. Like, I'm going to probably be here for a while, but eventually I will just be on YouTube for lives. So, let's see. Billy, can I call you sweetheart? Yeah, sure. My sign, I'm a Scorpio. What did I eat for dinner? I had eggs. I know it's nothing fancy. I've been on this diet to like I want to lose 2 more pounds, and once I lose the 2 more pounds, I'm gonna start getting more like leaner, more muscles, and doing more weight training. And it's basically to like really slim down and what do you call it? Lean out. Is it called lean out? I don't know, but you get my point. So do I have a designer? Designer for what? Yeah, so that's the goal. So right now I'm just eating fish and eggs and like carrots, strawberries, apples, things like that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Just trying to lean out more, you know? Yay, yay. Lean out and get ready for the summertime. I need to start going out in the sun or something. I'm so pale right now. I just don't like sitting out in the like too long. It feels like it's just such a waste of time. So I have to probably like put on like shorts or something and just go out walking around somewhere, and maybe I'll get like a tan. But I feel like when I do that, I don't really get tan. Do you guys get tan like that? Try to freeze the carbs cooking and then reheat them. It lowers the glycemic by 50%. So you want me to eat cold eggs and then reheat them? No thanks. Like, so when I eat fish, it's like tuna. It's already cold, so that's good. But I don't want to eat cold eggs though. Like, let me enjoy in life. You get tan easy, turn dark, lucky. It takes forever for me to get tan. I used to spray tan a lot back in the day, and everybody thought I was just so tan. But I used to spray tan. But now I look back and I was like, wow, I had so much patience for all of that spray tanning. I would go and get a spray tan and then to wait all of this like tan that smells so bad for like 10 hours. And I had to be like in a big moo and look really dark and just sit at home like for 10 hours and then sometimes sleep with it. And then the sheets would get all like nasty looking, and smell bad from the spray tan. And now I'm like, "Ugh, I don't want to deal with that anymore." It was so exhausting. And then go to the place, get spray tan, come all the way home, and you're all sticky and smelly. Ew, you know? That's what I use for you guys. No appreciation for all of the pictures and the videos. I like, now I'm just tired of that shit. Yeah, so you're a Pisces. Yeah, I get along with Pisces too. Um, Pisces. Salam, chikar mikoni. Thanks for the gifts. H4YD3N93. Oh boy, what am I doing? I'm just on live. After this live, I'm gonna go on Snapchat, and then after Snapchat, I'm gonna chill. you know, chilling like a feeling. Anywho, so what was I gonna talk about? Other than that, I already shared everything that I wanted to share. Just quick update so that you guys know. Um, but yeah, I want you to also that like there's so many good like politicians that actually do good and they actually care about people and they're not in it for this and that. They're like me, like they just want to get the actual change done, and it's all about aligning with the right people. So always keep that in mind too. Don't forget to sing me a happy birthday on March 15. Well, when it's March 15, just log in. Hopefully, I'll be on then. If not, the day before or after. Oh, the Mariam parody with Big Jaw. Oh my God, yeah, that was a long time ago. That was, I think that was for Funny or Die. I think that's when I used to work with Funny or Die. I did this video. It was on Marian parody, and it was for Funny or Die, like back in the day. I think it was even before I was big on social media. I think I had like not even like 100,000 followers or something, you know? So, you guys, what's going on with this presidential hearing? I have no idea what's going on with that. I haven't even looked it up. If you know, let me know what's going on, so I'll be a little updated right now. Yeah, Marian, he's like a singer, I guess, not really a rapper. Or is he a rapper? I don't know. He like he's an artist, and then he did a song, and then we did a parody about that song. I don't even remember what the hell the parody was about. I've done so many videos that I don't even remember a lot of them, you know? Uh oh, Amnes, what's up? And then let's see, what other questions do we have? How are you? I'm fine. How are you? What is you Muslim? What does that even mean? Al Green got tossed out? What do you mean? What does that even mean? Is that from the sketch I did? I don't even remember, honestly. It was so long ago. Oh, crazy panda. Huh. How are you? It's okay, but could be better though. What happened, crazy panda? I love you too, Astra Louise. Good evening, Maurice Marshall. Thanks for the gifts. Woohoo. I just also go live like randomly in the day, either on TikTok or Snapchat. So make sure you go and follow me on either TikTok or Snapchat. If you're following me already on Instagram, go follow me on TikTok and vice versa because I'm going to just show up like randomly. Good morning from Riyadh. What's up? I never been there. I try to not get into politics, but just know not everyone likes Trump, even though he dominated. You mean nominated? Uh, oh, here we go. This guy thinks he's funny. He's like, "You looking good at 60, motherfucker. I'm 5,332 years old." Ha ha ha! Jokes on you. Think you were being slick? I blocked his ass. Um. So, anyways, Gassen, what's up, Gassen? Welder 20H4. What's up, Welder? You're back, Welder. How you been? Do you like science? I like space. I probably had another lifetime that I like science. I like consciousness and science, if you put it that way. Maurice Marshall, thank you for the gifts. And where are you from? So I'm Persian. I grew up in Sweden and I live in Los Angeles now. Thank you, Welder, for the gifts. And Uplift Farms. What's up, Uplift Farms? Are you farming away? See what you mean, AO Abel. Oh, thanks for the gifts. What is that? Ronnie Boy, thanks for the gifts. Love Charger, glad you're back. Missing my wife. You deserve the praise and respect for dominating social media. Thank you. That means a lot to me. And trying my best. I'm just one person. Jeez Louise. Like, so much work to be done. What's my opinion on consciousness? Well, I have a lot of opinions about it. There's going to be a time where it's going to be AI. We have to choose between AI, technology, and consciousness. So basically, if you have access to consciousness, you can access everything that the AI has and even better, right? So if you can tap into your own consciousness, your intuition, your source, your divine being, then you have access to ultimate powers. Um, that's why you see people. There's certain people that are really good at manifesting, and then there's other people. No matter what they do, they can't really access that. It's because they don't have access to consciousness, right? So then there's people that are evil that leech on to people that have access to consciousness. So people that are not creative, they can't create anything, they can't manifest, they can't make the impossible possible. Those people don't really have access to consciousness right now, but can. So uh, the way you can get access to consciousness is that you have to work on yourself and tap into your own intuition and your higher self. So once you start doing that, you can start creating, within that consciousness, right? And the people that are leeching onto other people that have consciousness, those people, they can even do else, but they don't want to put in the work. It's easier for them to leech off of other people's energy and creativeness than actually do it themselves. So that's the truth about consciousness. And there's going to be a time where I guess we're going to have to choose between AI technology. Are you going to go with AI and trust AI, or are you going to trust your own self? Are you going to trust your own consciousness? Don't get me wrong, you can still use AI as a tool, but where it gets problematic is once AI receives that consciousness, because basically AI can become conscious too if we teach it. Once it gets that, or it's in the wrong hands, then there's going to be a lot of trouble for humanity, basically. So it all depends on who's controlling the AI. You know, it just needs to be in the hands of people to care. And what's even crazier is there's no regulations against AI. So we need to try to regulate AI now. Thanks for the gifts, you guys. Thanks for the teddy bears. And then Welder, thank you so much. I appreciate you. You're the best. Quantum Project. What's up? So yeah, that's my thoughts on consciousness. So you guys, you gotta start tapping into your own powers, because and wake up, because if you do, the sooner you do that, the easier it's gonna be to not go with the AI timeline, basically. Because the people that choose consciousness over AI, they're gonna experience love, intuition, human connections, community, all of the good things that makes humans, right? And the people that choose to align with AI, they're gonna be disconnected. They're gonna be stuck in technology and just, you know, uh, being hooked to wires, basically, just like day in day out. It's gonna be disconnect, low vibration, fear, anger, all of the stuff that we see right now on the news. It's like basically the fear, anger, everybody's fighting each other. It's gonna be a lot of that, but amplified, if you like choose that timeline, basically. Ah, what's up, Tenot? Yep, AI set it in. Yep, that's true. So that's what's going on. Why don't I create funny videos? I do. There's funny videos everywhere. I'm like, there's on YouTube, there's on Snapchat, there's on Instagram, TikTok. I try to switch it up too now. So, I have videos that ask questions, I have videos that are funny, I have videos that are red flag videos. And some of the red flag videos are also funny. There's like the guy is checking out a girl or something, and then he get caught, like just real life incidences or questions, like money questions, situations like who pays for this, that. I mean, it's all interesting because people get so caught up in, you know just all of the facade things, right? So it's cool to people, they're like, oh, like this happened, and no, it should be like that, this person should pay, that person should pay. Imagine if there was no money, like, how would you guys act? Would you even care about any of this stuff? I don't think you would, right? Crimstar, what's up? Got my nose is itchy. Hola, Mia. Let's see, how long have I been live? Almost an hour. Try to do an hour. Naeem Ahmed, what's up? What's going on? Anthony Salinas, hey, you're back. Jair LF. It's gonna be a long time before my lives get reset to normal views, because I was shadow banned for a very long time by the Urban Vine influencers, but I'm back now. So, and why did it happen? Out of jealousy and envy, but it's okay. We're back stronger than ever, and we're gonna get all of that shit back, with commission, with interest rates. Thank you, Welder. I'm gonna get it with some interest rates. Give me back everything that you stole from me. I don't know if you guys believe it, but there's like universal laws, so you can't just do all these bad things and get away with it. It's gonna be a time where things are not gonna work out in your favor, Um, Ahmad Dorsey. Yes, I'm all right. How are you? I'm just sharing everything, what's going on, good and bad, all of that kind of stuff. But I honestly, like, everything is good. Like, I'm just sharing a little bit of frustration earlier because I can see everything for what it is. And it gets a little frustrating. But then I remember, like, honestly, I don't even need to do anything. God's got my back. And, like, everything is going to just unfold. And they're all going to get exposed for being corrupt and all of that kind of stuff. So I'm not even worried about, like, I don't care for, like, revenge and all of this stuff. I've never been the type that, like, go out of my way to do the revenge stuff. It's for me, I know God is going to do everything, and that I'm in good hands, and I'm very protected, um it's funny how people have gone in the past out of their way to sabotage me and stuff, but the truth always comes out and I always end up being good, you know? So that's how you know. And even with the nonprofits and stuff, like one of the nonprofits that did me really dirty, the CEO just stepped down right before the USA stuff started coming out. So it's like I didn't even need to do anything, you know? It's like they're it's handling itself. And that's the like intuition I had about it was like you don't even need to do anything. They're just gonna dig their own grave basically, you know? Dorsey, yes, that's true. Cozy Edmund, what's up? So if anybody does you wrong too, just know like we're on light worker time. If you're a good person, then good things are gonna start coming in for you. If you're a bad person, then bad things probably, you know. If you have bad karma, that's gonna also end up happening. So whatever you put out in the world is gonna come back, you know. Okay, Ahmad, I will. Let's see here. What kind of questions do we have? Trying to see. I'm on like three different lives. These lights are so bright. I wish there was like lights that are not so bright. They're like, ooh, my head starts hurting after I'm like in front of them for a while. How was my day today? My day was good. I got a lot of stuff done. I was productive. I did a lot of things, and then all of a sudden, I like fell asleep for a little bit, and then I got up and skipped working. I'm speaking like Sunny Leone. Oh, really? I don't know her. Isn't she like a Bollywood actress or something? Am I Iranian? Yes. I am Iranian girl. You came and you changed my world. Renee, thanks for the gifts. Yeah, she's a Bollywood girl. I was supposed to do a collab with Jacqueline Fernandez and then one of the urban viners, this white chick, she like really blocked me from it. You know, she talked mad smack about me. She's like, she's doing adult stuff, don't work with her, blah blah blah. But we still follow each other. But still, like, come on now, you know? What do I think about Bianca? Who's Bianca? I don't know who Bianca is. Enrique Gurgu. Um, is that funny? Ronnie boy. Ronnie boy. Oh, gotta do Snapchat. So after this, after that I do my live, I usually go on Snapchat. Yesterday, I just randomly got on live, and it was after my Snapchat. Oh, thank you, Mike Scram. Who do you usually watch on YouTube? I wonder, like, Mr. Beast, isn't he like the number one YouTube guy right now or something? I don't know. I feel like everybody's like Mr. Beast, you know? I don't know. Oh my god. I've been sleeping all kinds of hours. Like, I fall asleep at like 2 sometimes, then get up at 4, 5, and then I'm up. And then I go back to sleep, wake up at 7, and then I'm up for a couple hours. Then randomly I fall asleep like at 2 or like at 12 sometimes after I post. It's just like my sleeping pattern is all messed up right now because I work with like legislators, not legislators, well, like senators and like world leaders in other countries. So I have to talk to them like random times, So when I talk to them, I'll like get up in these weird hours and get on a Zoom call. And it's so funny. Sometimes I'm so tired. I'll just be in my glasses and like a hair in a ponytail. And I put on a business suit like on top, but really I'm wearing like sweatpants. And then I'm like, yeah, da 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 da, I talk all this stuff. And then right after, I'm like, oh, let me go back to bed. I'm so sleepy. So yeah, it's hard. What's up, Bada? What's up? What's going on? Na, 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 da, 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 da. Me, Jorge. What's up? Uh, am I single? The big question. Am I single? Ready to mingle? Hmm. Yeah, I'm single. It's so funny. Like I never done the whole dating apps. I don't know. Like I feel like dating apps are so weird. I never connected with it. Dating apps are just weird. Well, there. What's up? How are you? Are you guys on dating apps? And what is your experience with it? Because I feel like dating apps are just bad. I don't think I will like it. One time, this was like super long ago, I signed up for Match.com. And then the next day, this is in my like print modeling days. I didn't really have a lot of followers and stuff. Somebody reached out to me and they were like, oh my God, somebody used your pictures for a match profile. And don't worry, I reported it, right? So then they reported my account and it got shut down. So much for that. It was actually me. It was actually me. I used a fake name just to try it out because one of my friends at the time, I broke up with like I had a fiance and I broke up with him. And my friend was like, you know what? You need to sign up for Match.com so you're not going to be all like bummed out. And so I did it. And then the next day, somebody just reported my Match.com profile. So much for my online. So yeah, that was it. That was the first and the last. And then I never really got the Tinder kind of swiping stuff. I just find that strange. Like, you know, you swiping on people, like it's weird. Don't you guys think it's weird? Like, what happened to going outside and somebody like you meet someone and you have a connection and talk, you exchange numbers, and then you see where it goes. But even the whole dating concept is so American. Like, I grew up in Sweden, and if you go out with someone, it's kind of like that's it. It's you and this person now. Like, you're not gonna date all these other people and test the waters and see what else is out there. It's like, okay, we're good now. We're gonna date, and that's it. If they don't want to date, they just straight up tell you, like, no, you know what? I don't want to date you. That's it. I'm not going to keep dating all these people while I'm dating you and all this other nonsense. That to me is weird. Like, if somebody's into you, they should just tell you, uh, from the beginning. And why are people stringing each other on? I just don't get it. Um, You're down to be with me? Well, that's good. Dating app costs money when you gotta pay for something. Oh yeah, for guys it costs, right? I think for women, isn't that free? Or I'm not sure. Um, yeah, there's more catfish than real people. So apparently, so many people have catfish with my pictures, and they're like making shit ton of money. I'm like, damn, I'm not even making money for my own pictures. Like, I don't get how they're making money with my pictures. Like, these guys really be sending supposedly me, which isn't even me. Like this catfish is like probably some dude in Nigeria or something, and they're sending them so much money, and like I'm over here like clueless of what they're doing to my pictures, and even I'm shocked. I'm like, how are you making so much money from my pictures? And then randomly somebody will reach out to me like, I just gave all this money to this chick, and is your real name like Allison or something? And I'll be like, what? You know? It's like, no, you've been catfished. Like, don't talk to that person. This is like my only page. It's verified, you know? And so many announcements like that in the past, like, hey, if somebody reaches out to you, it's not me. I'm not talking to you. Like, you're being catfished, right? And now it's at a point where I'm like, I have my account that's verified. I would, say it and all that kind of stuff, right? You know it's me because it's verified. So why are you talking to someone with like no followers, right? And even I get like messages like that, but they're pretending to be like The Rock or Beyonce or something. Like one time I had Kelly Rowland, you know, catfish, reach out to me with like no followers, be like, "Can you give me some money, please? I need $100. Beyonce is refusing to give me some money." And I was like, "What?" And then I had like people pretending to be The Rock, and they're like, "Thanks for being a fan." And I wanted to reach out to you directly. And then they saw that that didn't work. And then they try to pretend to be like his manager, you know. Hi, this is such and such. Why don't you talk to me on Google, whatever, like let's chat or something like that. And I'm like, come on, you really think I'm gonna do that shit? Like I know what you're up to. So I just report them and just keep it moving. But there's a lot of that kind of stuff going on. So be careful. I'm not talking to anyone privately. All the stuff that I have, even the link in my bio, that's like something that you can talk to me directly, but it's on my verified page. So it's like, and I'm telling you, you're seeing me. Hello, like it's me. I'm telling you to go and sign up there. But no, I'm not on some weird private account with like no followers and stuff. Yeah, a lot of scams on dating apps, so be careful with those. I honestly, I don't understand why people would do dating apps. Like it's dangerous, you know? Like for both men and women. Like I heard some crazy stories from dating apps, and I'm like, why would anyone want to go on a dating app with all of these psychopaths, you know? And apparently, another dating scam that affects a lot of guys is, they go on a date with this woman, and then the woman end up putting something, in their thing, and the guy passes out, and they end up robbing them, right? So I've been hearing a lot of stuff like that, especially in like New York for some reason. It happens a lot in New York, and there'll be like these really pretty like women, like Dominican girls or something, and then they go to a bar, and that's what happens basically. So be careful with that if you go out on those kind of dates, that they're not like doing something and you're like knocked out. I had so many guys when I did this whole cause reach out to me, and they told me what happened to them, and I'm embarrassed to tell other people because they were like, yeah, I was like, I fell asleep, and then I woke up, and my Rolex was gone. Like they were like expensive watches, their money, like everything, and they will be so ashamed to share that story with people because like because I think they're guys, right? So, and guys don't want to share stuff like that. But imagine that happening, that feeling like waking up and just, oh, that's gotta really suck. Reels of laughter, what's up? So yeah, be careful with that. Yeah, what if you both fall asleep? Yeah. Yeah, I mean that could happen. Um yeah, I don't know, but that like I don't even drink, so you know. I used to drink when I was younger, but now I don't even drink. I haven't drank in like 5 years. I'm over it. Yeah, that is scary. You gotta be careful. And like women now too, they're like, it's like a whole nother level of evil. Not just women, but men too. But like, there's, I don't know. It's like people are getting even crazier, desperate, and like making money, exploiting stuff. So you gotta be careful. Oh boy, imagine like, if you're like the mother and that happens to your son and they like get robbed or something. I don't know. I will have to find the person and be like, "How dare you do that to my son?" I'll be one of those moms. I'll go to the end of the earth to like get the justice. I'm like, you try to do that to my son? I'll show you. Know, I'll be like the mom that shows up at school, like, you said what to my son? Like, you did what? Who bullied you? Like, can it be dangerous? Yeah, of course, it's dangerous. Like, don't do the dating apps, you guys. It's just all like a front. And what's even more pathetic is like the dating apps, they're making money off of you guys. They're making money off of you know the guys, the girls. They're playing everybody, and it's not even a safe way to meet people. It's not safe. They're not about creating safety, and all they care about is money. It's about using you guys for their own gain, and you know about like just the good old way of meeting naturally. Like, what about that? People are not interested in that anymore. Like, what the hell happened? you know, what happened with just walking down the street? I mean, I don't ever go out anywhere, so I know why that never happens. I never go anywhere. RX Superstar, what's up? Thanks for the gifts, Abel. I never go anywhere, so I don't know how anybody would like be like, "Hey, what's up?" Unless they like came right outside of my place, but then they would come off as stalkers, right? So I wouldn't want that either. But it's not like I go shopping either or go to the stores. Like everything that happens, I order it. So I don't know if you guys are like that. Do you guys still go anywhere? I don't ever go anywhere. Like I don't even go on dinners anymore. I just order. No, first of all, I'm on a diet, so it's good for me not to go to dinners because if you go to dinners, then you gotta cheat on your diet, and then you'll be back at square one. But like I don't go to dinners. I don't go anywhere. Um, so I don't know how even people would just naturally walk up to me. You know? And yes, people are glued to their phones. And imagine if you're outside, then they're just looking at their phone, or if even if you are on a date, they're still on their phone. How fun is that? Like it's like that constant dopamine. And for someone like me, I work on my phone, but if I can put my phone away and I work, this is like my livelihood, right? If I work on the phone and I'm able to put the phone down and focus on somebody else, like, why can't other people do that don't work online? You know? Uh, yeah. Do I walk to the mailbox? No, like I don't even do that. I literally don't go anywhere. I like walk to my car and the car is like right there. So and barely then is like nothing. Um Well, sometimes I go to like a mall or something, but it's really rare. Like I barely even buy clothes. Um, yeah, I don't do anything. Jeez, how did my life become so boring? I've been on like this social media grind, and I feel like a slave to the algorithm, and I don't go anywhere. And technically we're all slaves to the algorithm. I'm the one that creates the content, and you guys are on there always, like on the apps, right? And I'm on the apps all the time, so we're all like slave to these stupid algorithms. We should just stop using these things, and you guys can like meet me, and but that wouldn't be safe maybe, but you get what I'm saying. Like, wouldn't that be cool? Instead of badges and super chats and tips, you're like, I put like a little tip jar and then I can just talk. Imagine that. I'll just like put it one chair down, and then you guys could all sit down, and I just talk, and then somebody just goes up and puts little something in a tip jar. It would be the in-person live, you know. Imagine that. That would be funny. You like to go to the mall? Yeah, the tip jar idea. Instead of badges and all of that. It will be interesting. I mean, that's the way they used to do it, right? Yeah, it will be kind of interesting. So, you guys, I'm wondering if I did my own website and I made my own subscription website. Um, Also, like, would you guys be interested in having me sell like 8x10s, or like kind of like what I used to do? I used to have like 8x10s. I don't know if I'll do like a full on calendar, maybe like a digital one or something. But let's say I did like 8x10s and things like that. Would you be interested in that or no? It's crazy. So on YouTube, I have no filter. I have filters on what is it, TikTok and Instagram. Um, Reels of laughter. All right, so you want to see that? You want like 8x10s? I don't know, but the subscription thing I want to do, and like put all my stuff there. And I'm working on some other things too, which will be cool. Would you guys be interested in like getting um like knowledge about like how to manifest consciousness, marketing, social media, um how to make money, and like becoming really successful? Would you want to do that? I mean, it would be good because you guys can do that, and that will be knowledge that you always have. I think it could be kind of cool. Get your life together, like a get your life together. Shit. That's what I'm gonna call it. Get your life together and shit. I'll include all of the above. You know? All right. Abel, you would? All right, cool. I might do something like that. I've been thinking about it because I'm like, it would be cool to like have something like that. And I went through so much shit. Imagine like uh if anybody could do a course like that, it will be me, because like look at all the shit I went through, like being hacked and being falsely accused of being an adult person, and then from that later finding out that I'm on a list full of the people with the turbans, and then from that going into the nonprofits to like change the laws and politics and politicians, and finding out all of the corruptions there, and then being accused for more shit that I didn't do, and then being like, what? Like I was just doing comedy videos 1 second, and then I did all this other stuff, and then I made shit ton of money, and also I had money stolen from me, and then I used the money to do good things. And then I learned my lessons with that. So then I learned how to invest and all of that kind of stuff, right? So it's been a long road, a lot of ups and downs, me learning things the hard way and the right way, the wrong way, uh, everything. Like it's crazy to me too, because I'm like, what the fuck? Like all that crazy shit. How was my money stolen? So, oh boy, I was signed to MCNs, which is like the YouTube companies, and I was making so much money, like so much money. At least for 3 years alone, I made over $1 million that they stole from me. Straight up stealing, like straight up stealing, And at that time, the word influencer was a new thing. It was a new concept. Nobody really knew what the hell influencers were, or we didn't have any rights. There were no regulations. YouTube was like a new concept. There was no regulations on YouTube and these MCN companies, and there was no structure to them either. So they could basically tell you, like, oh, this month you only made $200, and you had no way of finding out the truth because they had all the access to the back end, right? And also, people didn't know how much money you can make on the platforms at that time. Like, it was a whole new like concept. So with that being said, the hack happened too. Like, so a lot of people stole money that way too, right? And I told the MCN companies, like, hey, can you guys help me take this stuff down on me? And they were like, oh, we're gonna take 10%, and we blah blah blah. Because I didn't even know how to do that at the time with the copyright and stuff. So they said that they took 10%. Really, they took all of my money. I was paying every month like anywhere 50,000, 60,000, 30,000, 20,000. The minimum I was making 15,000, and they would literally just give me a check of $200. You know, so this how much they stole from me. And then I kept fighting with them. I kept telling you guys, I know I'm making more money because all my friends and people that I know that are influencers, they're not even as viral as me. They don't even have as many followers. Their CPMs are lower, and they're getting paychecks that are like 15, 20,000, 30,000. I knew they were stealing from me, and I kept calling them out on it, and they just kept saying that I'm difficult to work with, and blah blah blah. Or they would just gaslight me and tell me like, no, you didn't. And then they would just show me like a piece of paper that said $200, and it's like, you literally just wrote it on there, like, like, what the hell? Like, that's not proof. You just literally manufacture that, and then you telling me that that's the proof. Let me see the back end. Let me see the back end of my YouTube earnings. And they would refuse to show it to me. So if anybody wants to be like an influencer, never sign with any MCMs, no matter what. I don't care whatever dream they're gonna sell you, how good it looks, how blah blah blah. Don't do it. And just like maybe a couple months ago, I had one of the managers from this big MCN. He was like basically my MCN manager, and he reached out to me, and he was like, hey, how you been, da, da, da. And I was like, what the hell, why is he texting me? And I know he was a part of stealing money from me, right? And he just sends me a picture of his new Ferrari, like trying to rub it in my face. Oh my god, like, so I just blocked him. I was like, this motherfucker. So all these people, they're gonna have their day in court of God. So I'm not even worried about it. But yeah, what a POS. I can't even say the word because they might flag it. But yeah, can you imagine? Like, why are you hitting me up after all these years? Instead of being like nice, it's like, hey, how are you? Check this out. And it's like a picture of him in his like It was like one of those pictures with his hand with the Ferrari, like, you know? And all I could think of is like, damn, that's just literally stolen money. And he's like flaunting it in my face. And they didn't just steal from me, they stole from so many people. But the problem that all of the influencers are having, um, it's basically like, since they had access to all of the back end, it's really hard to get them to prove it, because you need to go through the whole lawsuit process, and then there's statute of limitations, and then on top of that you have to pay for the lawsuit, blah blah blah. Let's say you don't even have to pay for it, but it takes a long time before you can say demand the discovery. And how do you find the discovery from like 10 years ago? They're gonna just easily gaslight you all over again and say, yeah, like we don't have the discovery or whatever. But maybe there's still a way. Who knows? If there's any lawyers out there that are sue happy, hit me up and we can sue all these MTMs. Thank you for the donuts. It's from Abel. Thank you so much for the gifts, and Mike too. So yeah, that's the story with people stealing shit ton of money from me. But that's just one story. I had so many stories. I had like my own clothing online store and a physical store, and the guy literally stole my day, all my earnings from being open just from for one day. Like, this is made no sense. I'm like, we could have just continuously made money. Why did you take all my money and um go to like he went on a run like to Vegas, and then he had like investors from Colombia that were like into shady stuff, or not, Costa Rica, that were into like shady stuff, and then he apparently stole money from them too. So he was on the run for years, you know. So, but that one wasn't as bad of a hit. It was only $7,000 at that time. I had the store open only for one day, and I made $7,000, which was kind of good at that time. And yeah, but imagine all of those YouTube earnings. I wish I had that money right now. If I had that money, I would just buy a couple houses and then like uh, a bunch of fruit trees, and yeah, I don't know. I would just make some more smart investments, and honestly, that would be so perfect. You know, like it would be like a dream come true, just getting all that money back. You know, and it sucks because that was my blood, sweat, and tears. Like, you know, so all of those viral videos that you guys saw me, they stole all of it. They took everything. You think I'll get it all back? Yeah, I hope so, you know. I mean, I really believe that, you know, I believe in God and I believe in universal laws. So I think that the money will come back to me one way or another, you know. Um, but yeah, just the idea that they took advantage of a young woman, like, you know. And I just look back at myself and I wish I could like hug myself at that age, because I was going through such a hard time with being hacked, and instead of anyone helping me, they just stole money from me. They were just trying to exploit me more, you know, treat me like crap. And like, what, like, you know, just for money? It's crazy. It's crazy. And I was already going through a hard time. The only thing that was making me happy at the time was being busy and working. You know, that's how I stayed, uh, you know, sane, or like I kept going, because I just put my head down and kept working, working, working. And that's how I dealt with it, right? Not the best way to handle stuff, but that's how I dealt with it at the time. And so I generated a lot of content, a lot of money, a lot of views, a lot of earnings, and yeah, to know that they stole so much is just mind blowing. I'm working on being a broker. I can save your money and investing into an account. All right, well, you use your money and you give it to me later because I'm like not. I'm not doing anything like that ever again. You know? You invest it, and then whatever you make, you can send me in tips or something. Um, Thank you, Fia. Yeah, I hope so. I hope it will come back. And then I did all these great things to help humanity, and then I'm like, okay, like it will come back to me somehow. But I literally used my savings on this cause of Foundation Raw and the Protect Act, and doing things just, to better humanity and to really help people, and to know that all these nonprofits, they're just going against me to try to not have a solution with all of their millions and millions of dollars in backing. They're like basically trying to dry me out, you know? And yeah, it is what it is. What are you going to do? All right, I think I'm gonna go to Snapchat, you guys, now. So make sure you go to my Snapchat. It's Snap Udos, and follow me there. And then before you, don't forget to make sure you go to the link in my bio and click the link tree link, and make sure that you sign up your email and your phone number there, so I can contact you guys directly, because I'm share with you probably the website, the subscription site, and all of this cool stuff. It will be really good shit. Uh, Lit stovetop will do. I'm always keeping my head up. God's got my back, so it will be fine, one way or another. All right, my other phone just shut down, so I'm gonna go now. All right, bye. All right, now we're here on YouTube. Do I still talk to Tim? No, not really. I don't talk to anyone. I just like kind of mind my own business, stay away from everyone, to be honest with you. People will sure disappoint. But Tim is cool, for what I think, at least. All right. I'll talk to you guys later.